Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a first impressions and review on two products. I have here the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation, and this is a demi matte finish. And then I have the Hard Candy Glamoflauge Concealer. The shade I have is 108 Caramel Beige. And then for the Glamoflauge concealer, I have it in the shade, let me find it, medium light. So I spent about like an hour trying to find the right shade because I always screw up. I always screw up. That's why I can't ever buy drugstore foundations, because I literally maybe once the colors turned out right. I'm so bad at color matching, so bad. So I'm just praying to God that this works. Yeah, basically. And then this one I think will be fine because there was just like a medium and a medium light to choose from, like in my kind of skin range. And I wanted something more for like my under eyes, so I think medium light will be fine. But again, praying to God this works out. So just a little bit of kind of background on my skin type and everything. I have pretty normal to dry skin. I don't really ever get oily. It's just usually kind of normal. But I do sometimes, like in the winter times, I do get really dry, like on my nose and on my cheeks here. But it's not like flaky dry, it's just more like really dehydrated. So that's a little bit of information for you. If you are like more oily skin, if you have more oily skin, then I don't know if these would work the same way they work for me on you. Honestly, I don't even know how they work. This is the first time I'm going to be trying it on, so I'm excited.
Oh shit, I think this is like used for a tester, but I think someone probably like opened it, because the seal on it is like not good. It's like here, but whatever. Anyways,
Infallible Pro Matte. Let's go. Okay, I'm just gonna put some on my hand. Oh, maybe the color is right. Exciting. Okay, let's give this a go. Okay, I'm gonna be looking over there right now because I have a mirror right there, so. I might need some more. I don't know how the coverage on this is. It says it's medium coverage on the back, but I don't know. So we shall see. I don't want to put too much though, because then I can always just go back, but I'm putting a lot right now. I'll put it on my neck. Alright, okay, let's do this.
so I kind of like the dabbing though. I don't like to like kind of do streaks on my face, because it makes it streaky.
So far, it honestly feels like really lightweight. Doesn't feel heavy at all. And it's very, very blendable. Like, the texture is perfect, I feel like. Alright, so the foundation is on my face. I would have to agree that it is medium coverage. I wouldn't say full coverage. I just, like, maybe I'm just going insane, but I feel like it's a little bit blotchy here. Like, I feel like it didn't fully cover it over here because I'm, like, pretty red, like, by my nose. So I feel like it didn't fully cover that, but maybe that's just me. Like, I'm probably going insane. But other than that, it's pretty good. Like, it doesn't feel sticky whatsoever, actually. It feels really nice. It looks matte. I wouldn't say this is demi matte. I would say this is pretty full on matte in my opinion. And what else does it claim? So it claims 24-hour wear. Sorry, I don't know what I was looking at. It claims that, yeah, so it stays on for 24 hours, but we shall see. Alright, so the time is I almost dropped it. Anyways, the time is 4:38 right now. and I'm gonna check in at about 11:30 or 12. But before I get going, I am going to put on the Glamoflauge concealer under my eyes. At 11:30 or 12, we'll be able to tell the difference because then we can look at underneath my eyes versus like my forehead or my chin, basically where the foundation is only there. So I'm gonna only put it underneath my eyes. Let's give this a try. Okay, so this is claiming to be heavy duty concealer, and it is not tested on animals, which is great. And this is what the applicator part of it looks like. All right, so I think I'm just gonna squeeze some on my hands, and then I'll dot it underneath my eyes.
I don't know why I'm not.
Put some underneath my eyebrows because I love doing this. It's like a natural lift for your eyebrows. Oh yeah, for this smell, I forgot to say, wait. This smells like absolutely nothing. So the Infallible foundation smells like nothing. This one smells weird. It smells like bread to me. I don't know, is that weird? Probably, but it's not too bad, but I don't know, it's kind of weird. Alright, so I'm going to be taking my damp beauty blender, and I know it's not the cleanest right now, but yeah. So I'm just going to be blending this out. Alright, so I'm gonna be honest here. I have blended out the under eye concealer as much as I can, and I honestly think it's too light for my skin. Hopefully after I do like the rest of my makeup with like the bronzer and everything, hopefully my face will be a little bit less pasty. I feel like it's just a little bit pasty right now. It's really light. I don't know, maybe I should have gotten a medium instead of medium light, but I just wanted to say that this is definitely living up to its claim that it's heavy duty concealer. It is so freaking pigmented. Like, let me show you on my hand. It's super pigmented. Like, a little goes a long way, basically. I think I put too much personally. Like, I only probably needed like 1 dot or 2 dots, but put too much. Like, let me show you. This is how like well pigmented it is. It's super pigmented, and it blends really well. I really like it actually. If I had maybe like half a shade darker, or if I used less, I think it would be perfect. So far I have nothing bad to say about these two. They are living up to everything they're claiming. This one is kind of more of like a creamy texture, and this one's very thick, so they're both kind of about the same kind of texture. I really like them. Nothing bad to say about them so far, but we shall see how long they can hold up. Alright, so it's not 11 yet. I've been only gone for like 10 minutes, but I just noticed something looking in the mirror up close that I wanted to share with you guys. The under eye concealer specifically, it seems to be clinging on to dry spots, or actually bringing out more texture, making my skin look more dry than it already is. That's just something I noticed when looking at it up close. Like, even when I touch it, I can feel the dry spots, spots that I did not feel before. So I feel like it's actually drying out my skin. That's just something I noticed. I just wanted to share with you guys. I'm not sure. This may not be the best for people with kind of drier skin, or maybe on the dry side, but I will update you guys at 11:30. That was just like a little mini quick update. You're gonna have to excuse this lighting. Obviously it's nighttime out, and the lights in my room are yellow, which is making my skin look yellow, and it's not picking up very well how it looks like. So you guys are gonna have to trust me basically on when I say that my skin is pretty blotchy right now. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see it, but Like on my forehead it's pretty red right now. By my nose it's red, on my cheeks it's red. So the foundation has definitely moved. And yeah, so basically, okay, let me sit down. The foundation actually feels great. Like specifically talking about the foundation, it feels really great. My skin does not feel oily. It feels very lightweight. Like I don't feel like I am wearing any foundation. But the one thing I have to say that it's not holding up, like I can already see my forehead here. There's some spots, I don't know if you guys saw, but it was red, which means the foundation was moving throughout the day. Now, granted, I did not put any powder on top just because I wanted to see how it would hold up at its, like, I guess purest form, or, you know, just by itself. I'm sure that if I do set this foundation with either setting spray or powder, that my results would be much different. But yeah, as you guys can see, it did not actually last 24 hours. It's been only like, what, 7 hours, and it hasn't lasted very well so far. So that's one downside about it. Other than that, I have nothing bad to say about this foundation so far. It's been great. Love how it feels, love the texture, all that good stuff. So for the under eye concealer, I do have to say that it is pretty blotchy right now. Kind of same as the foundation, except it's also really drying. So like right now, if I feel my skin underneath my eyes, it has some dry spots, so I feel like it further dried out my skin, which is, I guess, kind of interesting. But yeah, I just feel like it's super drying. It kind of brought out some dry spots, as I had already mentioned. Other than that, I wouldn't say it's necessarily 24 hours or even 7 hours of that. Again, did not put any powder on, or, you know, setting powder and all that kind of stuff, so that would probably make a huge difference. Final thoughts. I think that if you want to try out the foundation, I think you should. I feel like it would be great for really any type of skin. However, the concealer, I do have to say, is probably best for people with dry skin to stay away. I have kind of semi-dry skin. I don't have like super dry skin. It's pretty normal, but it did make my skin dry, so I can't even imagine how it would make someone that has actually dry skin, how it would look on them. So I would have to say, if you have extremely dry skin or just even dry skin, to stay away from the Hard Candy Glamoflauge concealer. But the Infallible foundation, I would have to say, was pretty good. I guess it wasn't super fair for me to not put any powder on it, but I did also want to show you guys, you know, just by itself, like what it was claiming, basically. But yeah, so if I had to rate these two products, I would probably give the Infallible foundation like 8.5 or 9 out of 10, just because I really like how it feels on my skin. But the Hard Candy one, I have to say, probably gonna give an 8 out of 10, but that's just personally for me. Made my skin dry, but it could be different for someone else. These weren't bad products. I would recommend them. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. I'm sorry about the lighting. It's yellow, I know, but yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you next time. Bye.